Hey you guys, welcome to my channel, Essence of Ray. I am back with another Once Upon a Child haul. So you guys, before we even get into it, I don't know how it works in you guys' city or states, but you know, on Tuesdays, you get to purchase a bag from the store for $2.99, and then I was thinking that everything was in that bag was $2.99. I don't know why. Call me crazy. It's a thrift store. I thought they just did stuff like that. But so really what it is that on Tuesdays you purchase a Once Upon a Child bag from the store that's $2.99, and then whatever you can fit within that bag will be 20% off on each item. So that's the deal. But I was just throwing everything into my cart, and I didn't realize until I got up to the register that, girl, it's 20% off of the items in your bag, not the whole bag is $2.99. So I'm just like, whatever, you know, baby girl is gonna need some summer clothes, so you might as well. And so, yeah, so that's just me not reading and understanding, but yeah. So here is the bag that I got, and this is what it looks like. It's a pretty big, nice size bag, y'all. Majority of the items that I got here are clothes. So we had the baby shower last week, and a lot of newborn clothes, and I'll show you guys. A lot of newborn clothes and 0 to 3 months were purchased, but not too much 3 to 6 months. So like in the summertime when the summer comes. And so I thought, okay, I at least want to have at least 6 months of clothes stocked up for her, because time goes by fast and then the summer will be here, and I do not want my baby in long sleeves in July. So we got her some clothes. I just like want to go through some things. The first item I do want to go through or just talk about is the Phillips bottles. I think I have some bottles that are about, I think, 9 ounces, but I don't have any smaller ones. So these are 4 ounces and they were $10. And this is what they look like. And it says it has a more natural flow for like the mimic breastfeeding. And then I got baby girl some headbands for $4.50. And I just got her some more headbands too. And these headbands were $2.50. Now to her little summer clothes. Oh my goodness, I can't believe she'll even be this big. I can't believe it. Well, how can I? So the first item we have is a dress from Carter's. And this is what it looks like. And then we have another dress, and this is also from, oh no, this is called, oh, Carter's, yeah. From Carter's. And although we love pink for the girls, I also just wanted her to have a variety of colors. So I went with this brown dress. And I really like this teal green. I think this is actually, this is 3 to 6 months, yeah. I thought this like was a cute, different material here. And this is a set that comes with pants. So there's some little camel color pants underneath. And she doesn't have any sleepers, pajama, nighttime sleepy pants. So, got her this sleeper. I actually don't know the difference between a sleeper and a gown. I don't really know the difference. But I really love this combination of colors. And these pants right here go with this top right here. in a cute little lemonade dress. You know, I know it has lemons on it, but it's her lemonade dress when you ask me. Okay. And then this little dress. And I like this color combination. It looks really different. It has oranges on it. And stores have so much daddy's girl clothes, and it is just so cute to me. So I bought this with a little tutu on it. And I guess this may be from Shein. I think it might be a Shein piece, but it was $3.50 for a 3 to 6 month old. And then this also is a 3 to 6 months, and I'm like, wow, looks a little big, but got this little romper. And I really like this color. This is also in 3 to 6 months. Oh, and the other outfit you guys I showed you, it also came with a little hat. I don't know if you guys can see the design, but this is so cute. Like, look how pretty that is. And I have two. I went to a parenthood festival, and I think she asked, what kind of liquid does your breast create before it creates breast milk? And it's colostrum. And so that was the question, and I won a little prize. And so these are the two onesies that I got, a part of my prize. And so that was just in my bag, completely not related to Once Upon a Child. I saw this little ombre dress and thought it was so cute. And it comes with a little, oh no, that's not the bow. I think it just snaps on the back. Oh, it's just a cute little snap on the bag. Oh, that's so adorable. But this is what it looks like. She is going to be such a little baby doll. And then this is a corduroy dress. Now I know, why are we wearing corduroy in the summer? I don't know. I showed my mama. She said, is that corduroy? And I'm like, yeah. She was like, okay. But I got this dress for her. It is corduroy material. And it has like little just pink flowers on it. This little item I got here. It's from a brand called My Destiny, and it still has the tags on it. It is 3 to 6 months, and this is what it looks like with little sunflowers. So that is everything that I got from Once Upon a Child, and let's see here. It took $23 off, and so I walked away spending $99 for all of her items. And let's see how many, does it say how many things I got? Let's see. So for 18 outfits, I spent about $95, $90 if we take off the bottles and the headband. So not bad, you guys. I feel like she has her summer outfits. I would say so. I don't know how many outfits babies go through within 3 months. Maybe she might need a little bit more. I don't know. But I think she has a very good start to the summer season. I think I'm going to pause on buying clothes just because I think the 6 to 9 month frame will kind of go into the fall. But we live in North Carolina, so our fall, y'all, it hasn't even started yet. Okay, so she'll probably still wear a few summer outfits in that fall season, and then when we get straight into the 9 to 12 time frame, it'll be the actual winter. Then it'll be her first birthday, and Lord, please, about first birthdays, I cannot believe. Oh my goodness. So yeah, her outfits will change for the wintertime because she will be turning 1 in the wintertime. So that is the haul, you guys, for Once Upon a Child. Oh, and let me take you guys to her closet to show you so far her outfits. So this is definitely unorganized. Of course, I haven't started really nesting, just kind of organizing a little bit. And so over here, I want to say where my hand is newborn. From here to here is her 0 to 3 months. And then this is the only items that she had for the 3 to 6 months time frame. So I want to be able to give her like a nice piece section. And then this is just the 6 and 9 and then on up. The newborn section here are the newborn clothes that I got from the first Once Upon a Child haul. So that's here. And then her 0 to 3 month sleepers and, you know, nighttime outfits are in here. And so she just really needed some outfits. And I will probably go back and get her some sleepers and gowns and things like that. So we don't know, so we'll know how big she is, if she's a little chunky, if she's a little, like, you know, I guess the regular weight that they say for babies. I'm not sure, haven't met her yet, you guys. But this is her closet so far, and the clothes that she mostly got, I want to say, from the baby shower. We're about to head to church, but when I get back, I am going to do my, what is it? I'm in my 3rd trimester, so I'm going to do my 2nd trimester experience and get into the updates and what's been going on. And I cannot believe I'm in my 3rd trimester, y'all. Kind of makes me sad. Like, I am so used to feeling her kick and her just being with me and my body safe and sound. And soon I will get to meet those precious toes and her precious face. But at the same time, I'm going to have to share her with the world. And I don't know if I'm trying to share my baby with the world. I don't think I want to do that. I don't think I want to do that. I want her to stay safe and loved right here with me. So we'll get into that in, guys. So I am back. It is 7:30 at night. I had to slip into a more comfortable top. I laid down. I made dinner. I put my tree up. The ornaments are not on the tree, but my tree is up. And so I am coming to y'all slightly tired, but I really wanted to record this for you guys. So let's just get into it. I have my notes here. So let's just get into our recap of our 2nd trimester. Y'all, tomorrow will mark the beginning of my 3rd trimester. And I am excited, but I am also feeling a little bit sad that soon baby girl will, you know, be born and I'll have to share her with the world. I think I just want her to, for sure, feel loved, to be heard, to be seen by everyone that she encounters. That is not realistic, and I have no control over that. But I just know that here in my belly and my tummy, she is loved, she is cared for, she is seen, she is heard, she is everything. And so it kind of makes me a little bit sad but that's how I feel emotionally, just the emotional piece of coming into my 3rd trimester. Let's go back to how things have been. So from around early August to around now, you guys, there have been some constipation. There has been some ligament pain. I have been dizzy every day. And this is not to overgeneralize or to be dramatic. This is every day. And so I've been telling my provider every time we go in for our routine appointments that, hey, I'm feeling dizzy every day. And the recommendation is for me to just make sure I'm drinking water. Y'all, I drink my water. But she also this time recommended I take magnesium pills, and I have. And y'all, the dizziness has gone away. So I want to say for the past 3 weeks or so, I really haven't experienced much. So I want to say for the past 3 weeks or so, I have not experienced any dizziness due to taking magnesium pills. The magnesium pills that I have are the Pink Stork brand. I probably should have got it off my dresser. Are the Pink Stork brand that has the combination of vitamin D and magnesium. You can take 2 capsules and then altogether you will get 420 milligrams. But I believe I Googled that you're only supposed to have 300. So here's the thing, you guys. I was taking the magnesium pills, and when we combine that with my prenatals, that's about 460 milligrams. Now, I feel amazing on it, but I haven't noticed that baby girl does not move as much. And so I don't know the risk or if magnesium can make her droopy, sleepy, drowsy. You know, not really sure the harm in that, but I know I'm taking way more than I'm supposed to. So I have cut back, and with me cutting back, y'all, I have experienced a little bit more dizziness. So I'm not sure. I do have an appointment tomorrow. I am supposed to take my glucose test tomorrow, and I will try to record my experience and provide the updates for that. But I will ask, like, hey, is it okay if I'm taking about 460 milligrams of magnesium? Because baby girl doesn't move as much. So I say all that to say I have been taking 1 pill instead of the 2, and that puts me at about 260. I want to say about 260 of magnesium. So if you are experiencing dizziness, I would, consult with your provider and your doctor and say, hey, is magnesium something that, you guys recommend that I take right now? And they may say so. So I'm a really big fan of magnesium, y'all. Really big fan. In the second trimester, I have also experienced hearing my heartbeat or a whooshing sound in my left ear that I want to say started early October. So it's been a month now, and I hear it every day, a few times a day. And so I went to y'all, I don't want, it's an auditory doctor. Don't get me to say that. Don't get me to lie. But they just check on your hearing and things like that. So I went and we did a hearing test, and they checked out my ears, and my hearing came back well. It does sound muffled in this ear. It sounds as if I'm walking around talking like this and listening like this. But I am experiencing pulsatile tinnitus. If you guys want to look into that, that is what I have been experiencing. They said it could be because I am making double the blood for me and baby. So it could be that, or it could be other medical conditions. But because this started during my pregnancy, it may not be a medical condition that I have alone as a person, if that makes sense. But we will continue to check on that and look into that after baby is born. Something else that the doctor also mentioned is that this could be a early sign of preeclampsia. And although my blood pressure has been coming back well, and my body's well, and my urine test and everything has been really good, it could just still be an early warning sign. And because I was born a few weeks early because of preeclampsia, I'm just at a greater risk of having preeclampsia with my baby. So that's something that we will definitely be checking on and looking into. So I also decided to take some classes that my hospital offers, and I have decided to take the breastfeeding class, a virtual tour of the hospital, a pumping and storing milk class, an empty safety CPR class, and then a newborn care class. So once the baby's here, just what are you doing with your baby, taking care of your baby, things to keep in mind. And I am really excited. I believe that they're going to be, I think I'm taking a class once a week in December. And I think they're like, an hour or two, and I'm really excited for those. I really am excited for the newborn care class because I think there's so much information about breastfeeding and facts and things like that, but I'm like, tummy time, bath time, eyesight, just stuff, just helping the baby develop. I'm really excited about those
about that class.
I have also met with my doula about 3 times or so, and I took some notes. I think I also have a little clip as well that I recorded, and I will insert it here.
Nutrients. Baby gets nutrients through the umbilical cord, which is attached to the placenta. And if that's not the case, then we have to get baby out immediately. There is no time to birth baby vaginally. If this is an emergency cesarean type deal. Placenta abruption, meaning that the placenta has basically exploded inside of you, leaving any type of particles of the placenta left inside of you is tiresome for mom. Um, there's been cases where healthcare providers will tug on the placenta, and parts of that placenta still is attached to mom, and she ends up hemorrhaging, like nearly bleeding to death, because there's still particles of the placenta left inside of her. So we always say, leave that cord alone. How do we get the placenta to detach on its own? Oxytocin, the love hormone, starting that good old latch with the baby, because nipple stimulation causes the placenta to detach on its own, and just allowing it to do it on its own. Placenta previa is when your placenta.
But I wanted to go over the things that we have talked about in our meeting. So we have talked about ways to cope in during labor, and there's pros and cons to all of them. So we went over unmedicated ways, using narcotics, nitrogen oxide, stir water, epidural, and then general anesthesia, and the pros and cons of all of those. And then she also had me create my birth plan and just look into what certain medical terms meant so I could have like an understanding of what I was consenting to and what I was comfortable with. And then in our other meeting, we just talked about how long labor is, contractions, positive affirmations, what active labor meant, what false labor meant, the timeline of going into labor. So the embarking stage, entering the veil, on the mountain, the summoning, the peace of mind, the breakers, and the emergence. So that was the terminology that she used. There's about like 7 different stages to the labor phase. And then some things that you want to keep in mind after your baby is born. So setting up an appointment with your doctor, cluster feeding, continuing to take prenatals, and then also just being mindful of just things that may occur when you're pumping and baby hasn't gotten comfortable with your nipple if you're also going to breastfeed. So just things to keep in mind there as well. Third meeting down. So in our third meeting, we talked about policies, tests and procedures, birth plans, informed consent, and the care of me and inductions. We talked about the group B strep tests, having a big baby, vaginal exams, low fluids, and an amniotic sac. Things to keep in mind when you are consenting. And let's see the different types of inductions and the risk of each. And then the reasons of having a C-section. So there's about 15 different reasons to having a C-section. And I just want to honestly say, you guys, in our third meeting, I found myself getting a little bit overwhelmed because it was a lot of statistics, a lot of numbers, a lot of percentages of women passing away during birth and labor pertaining to Black women, what happens if the cord is around the baby's neck. It was a lot of anxiety provoking conversation. And so we actually have a meeting tomorrow. And I am just going to let her know that going over the statistics and the numbers of things creates anxiety for me. And I'd rather just talk about the symptoms. So, oh, you guys, I started making colostrum, a little bit of colostrum at 24 weeks. So that was about a month ago. And it doesn't leak out on my clothes or anything like that, but I can just kind of tell that, okay, there's like crust on my nipples, which means that my body's making colostrum. And so I'm like, wow. my body is preparing and revving up and getting started to provide and take care of my baby. And I am just really, really excited to just see my body just do something like, whoa. Like, first of all, I'm carrying the baby and making the baby, but it's just like, wow, that's on the inside. But on the outside, my body's also getting prepared. It's just like, wow, this is cool. I'm trying to think, is there anything else that has been going on recently? Have not been having any acne or anything like that, but underneath my chin, you guys, wait, no, I'm sorry. I haven't had acne on my face, but underneath my chin is having a field day. But you know what? I'm okay with it because ain't nobody looking up under here. Nobody's looking up under my chin. I am 5'6". So you got to be shorter than me to notice what's going on right here. So I'll take it. I'll take some chin acne. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. So that is my recap and update of my second trimester experience. The throwing up the last time I threw up, well, I did throw up yesterday. But before that, I hadn't thrown up since September, so it's been about a month or so. So the nausea has definitely gone away. I get to sleep a lot better now. Before I was having a ligament pain, or I was physically uncomfortable to where I would wake up at 3 or 2 o'clock in the morning and not be able to go back to sleep. That is not the case anymore. I will flip like a rotisserie chicken and get comfortable and go right back to sleep. Okay? Right back to sleep. I'm trying to think of anything else that I'm missing. Her kicks are a lot stronger now. You can actually see her move on the outside and even see her kick on the outside. I think I have a video. I'll post that video as well. So you can see that. Even my husband got to feel her kick, and I think it's like really special because he gets to hear about, oh, she's kicking, oh, she's moving. But for him to feel her as well was really special. And I think that's pretty much it so far. Tomorrow I will take my glucose test, so I need to eat, they said, eggs and fruit and cheese and turkey sausage, things like that, and nuts. So I'll have that before my glucose test, and I hope it doesn't make me nauseous, y'all. I don't know. I feel like it's gonna end up making me nauseous, but I will take you guys with me so you guys can see this experience as well, and I will try to record as much as they will allow. Made it to the third trimester. I am really sleepy. I feel like I probably have looked sleepy this entire video, but I need to take my makeup off and get in the bed. I have had to pause this video and yawn off screen at least 4 times. I need to get in the bed. I need to go get in the bed. So thank you guys for watching my second trimester recap, and y'all will see me really soon. Thank you. Hey you guys, so I am back in the office space, and I just took the High C fruit punch flavored juice, and it wasn't that bad. Like, I feel like a lot of people like hate the flavor, but mine was chilled and it wasn't that bad. So it's about 9:27 now, and so now we are just going to wait. I actually gotta pee like really bad. I have to pee really bad, but I get labs done after this, so I'm not sure if I have to wait, but we're just gonna do a prenatal routine checkup, labs, and that is it. I woke up a little dizzy this morning, so I hope none of this stuff, excuse me, y'all, makes me pass out, but yeah. So it is 10:40, you guys, and I am out of the doctor's office. So I made it through without any nausea, dizziness. I did not throw up my glucose drink, and they did my labs and took my blood and did everything like that, and I'm all set to go. I think that I should receive my labs tomorrow morning, but then the glucose test results won't come back until like maybe later this week. So I would just get back with you guys to update you on my results. And this is their second time asking me if I have fibroids here, because I'm measuring pretty large. And so they said either it's just the way that I carry with the way that my body is, or that there are fibroids, or that means that there is a big baby. And then so there's a big baby. That just means that we kind of go over birthing options and what that means, which is very interesting because my doula said that they can't measure how big a baby is by measuring your belly because there's so many other organs, so many other things there. So trying to encourage a C-section or trying to encourage induction because of the size of a baby, you can't measure the size of the baby. So because there's been people who say, oh, you know, you're measuring kind of big, we'll need to do a C-section. The baby comes out the regular, you know, length, size, weight, or even like less than, you know, what they were saying. So I think that's very interesting. I'm so glad I have my doula to communicate and educate me on these things so it doesn't create anxiety or fear for me, like, at all. But I think that's very interesting. So I'm going to go home, and there are some things that I wanted to do. Put up some clothes that have been staring at me, wash some dishes, have some lunch. I do have therapy at 3 today. I want to study, so not too much on the to-do list, but still some things to get done. So I will catch up with you guys later this week and let you guys know the results of my test. They also said they wanted to do an ultrasound at 32 weeks. I think they typically do that, but they want to do an ultrasound just to check and see if there's any fibroids. They didn't see any fibroids. Hey, you guys, it is November 13th, and it is 4:10 p.m. I forgot to come back and tell you guys that I passed my glucose test, so I do not have gestational diabetes. I am healthy. Baby is healthy. They took my blood. Nothing came back, no concerns. Yeah, you guys. So just forgot to mention that, you know. Just forgot to mention that. But that will be it for this vlog. And I think the next time you guys will see me, I will be decorating the Christmas tree sometime this month. And try to take Christmas pictures with my belly with the Christmas tree. So, yeah. See you guys later. Bye.